I think the break came at a good time. I think the guys definitely, to a man, I think they all took a little bit of time to get away, take finals, concentrate on their studies, but also just step back and take a breath. These guys have traveled quite a bit this year, and I think it's probably the first time we've welcomed the break. As far as did we get out of it what we want to get out of it, we'll see. But I think the guys are refreshed. I think and I don't know that there was any reason to really feel like they needed to, but I feel like they're excited about going to Stillwater.
How much practice did you guys get in during the week, or was it pretty much all hands off?
We got set practice days, so let me think about this. I mean, guys practice on their own a little bit, but today, Sunday, a little bit Saturday, a little bit Friday, not Wednesday, Thursday.
What did you see in those practices from the guys? Did you notice a change with the rest?
Did I notice a change with the rest? Well, we actually had a little stomach bug go through and got some guys. So what's amazing is you give them 2 or 3 days off, and you're like, golly, what do we got going here? So, yeah, you see a change there. As far as these guys bring good energy every day, they try to play the game the right way. But guys were moving around good today. I mean, thinking about it, really hadn't. The break was good. I mean, to answer the question, the break was good. But at the same time, I don't think there was. They had good pep in their step. These guys have played the game the right way. They've tried to play each pitch and try to do things the right way.
Kind of going into Oklahoma State is just nice just to get back into routine again. Like you said, obviously the break was good, but now the routine's back.
Absolutely excited about getting on the bus and going up there to play, and it's a quick turnaround when you're done with this series to going to Oklahoma City. For the guys that haven't done it before, Wednesday gets here pretty quick, but I think that could serve us well as far as playing games. And but yeah, absolutely. I mean, to go into a weekend series, I mean that's the one thing about it's. I've never been a big fan of off weekends, so absolutely good to have a game each day.
How do you handle this weekend any differently with the Big 12 tournament coming up? Because I would imagine you guys put some importance on how you guys play in Stillwater.
We put importance on each day. I mean, really, we want to win each day and want to play good each day, and really haven't ever put a lot of emphasis on as far as one series over another. Is there maybe a sense of urgency based on the last time we played? Maybe so, but I think obviously it all starts, pitching and playing defense, and guys have made an effort to do that. And so, to answer the question, we're going to try to play as good as we can on Thursday, and then do the same on Friday and then Saturday. And if you win each day, things kind of take care of themselves.
How do you work the pitching this week? I mean, is there any difference given the off week? Maybe.
Well, that's kind of an elusive question, huh? We're going to start Dylan Dusek. We're going to go Davis Martin. We're going to go Caleb Killian. There's your answer.
I guess in terms of that, what you kind of see from everyone during that week that kind of made you want to make a change or something like that, or is it just something just to, like you said, maybe kind of?
Well, really, the goal is to win each day, and that's really kind of why you want to make the change. And guy adds obviously a bullet in the bullpen with McMillan, and obviously a power arm back there to go with Freeman and Cazada and all those guys back there. And so feel like you know what you're getting with all those guys, and really excited about watching them go pitch. I mean, the neat thing is I don't think any of them, this team hadn't played their best baseball yet. We're still kind of chasing that.
I feel like this is a good opportunity to kind of get rolling, like you said, just with the postseason coming up and kind of this series, just to kind of, like you said, kind of.
It's what you play for, absolutely. I mean, you play the whole year, you practice the whole fall. Everything you do it, to get to this point in the year, and obviously the opportunity to compete Each day is special, and obviously you want to go out and treat it that way and embrace each day. And guys are excited about playing and have been excited about playing. It's just baseball's a tough game sometimes. Sometimes if you're not just right, it can beat you up a little bit. It's a game of failure, but the guys are in a good spot. I mean, it seems like to me.
Coach, we're starting Dylan on Thursday. What's it been about him this year that makes you think this is a good move for him for Thursday?
Well, let's see. We pitch him once a weekend, and really, once it's just one of those deals. We felt like, why not just pitch him when we know he's going to pitch? And there's been some times, even against Texas, the last 3-game series we had, where I kind of wish we would have got him in there, and we didn't. And we pay it. It cost us, and really just thought, the guy's he's seen everything you can see in college baseball for the most part. There's no venue that he hadn't pitched in, and so I think our guys are excited to get to play defense behind him, and if he goes out and pitches the way he's capable of, there's no telling what happens. I mean, he can be very efficient in 5 or 6 innings. I mean, he really can.
If this series had started on a Friday, would Martin start Friday, or would he be starting Saturday?
Saturday.
I know you tried to.
We've had, 9 days off? Yeah.
I know you've been trying to get Clay a little bit more time behind the plate. Do you kind of foresee him getting some starts now, or he's still trying
Yeah,
to
he's definitely in the mix. I mean, if you didn't know, he was injured from Kansas. Literally the Monday after that's when Rufnet Odor pulled his hamstring. And I think Clay pulled his on Sunday. Is that right, Minshew? And so he was back a week earlier in Rufnet. So, which is kind of interesting to me, because one catches and one plays second. I guess Beltre's back and he hurt it again. Is that right? Hamstrings are tough. I mean, that's when you're squatting a lot as a catcher, but absolutely would love for him to get in there and just wear it out, throw everybody out, and take the job. That'd be fine with us.
What stands out about this Oklahoma State team?
Probably the biggest thing is they just do a really good job with their pitching. Rob Walton does a really good job with those guys. They've got 3 guys that have given them really good starts throughout the year. Bullpen does a really good job. Josh does a really good job with their hitters. So the combination of those 2 things, makes it a challenge. They do a good job as far as preparation, as far as kind of knowing what your strengths and weaknesses are. They've played good defense this year. They've swung the bats good, for the most part. I mean, they were pretty hot last weekend, even though Baylor got them a couple times. But I think really to me, every time we play them, the X factor is Rob Walton. To me, he's their pitching guy. Been around a long time, seen a lot of baseball, doesn't give in to hitters. And when you don't give in to college hitters, it can make it tough on them. So kind of puts a big emphasis on an approach to hitting, staying in the middle of the field, and really getting your pitch. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. But to me, he's the guy that there's just not many guys can turn over a staff or lose a couple of starters and have a 3-game lead in the Big 12 conference. I mean, you don't do that without pitching well.
Can be back at first. I know he was battling that shoulder a little bit.
Hope so. Planning on it. He was out there today.